almost died in a former Soviet hospital. The adventure was really intense. I actually had a cool experience there where I met a man by the name of Stephen Covey. He wrote a book called 7 Habits for Highly Effective People, and he has 3 quadrants that you have to work on. One is personal, the second one is social, and then the third one he calls sharpen the saw. I think, to answer your question about how to deal with burnout at the end of the year, is that you have to be constantly sharpening the saw. When I was younger, after I reached what we call scholar phase, I was studying 16 hours a day, but I didn't want to burn out because this was a long time I was working on these goals. I scheduled every single Friday night a huge party with all my friends, where I'd go on a hike every Saturday and I'd spend 4 or 5 hours in the mountains, because you have to schedule time for you to recharge. It's called sharpen the saw. So when I started homeschooling, I started doing the same thing. I would schedule it so that every month it was something I wanted to do. It was project I wanted to learn about. So there's some pretty crazy stuff I've done. When my daughters were younger and getting into reading, they're dyslexic, and so I had to just sit with them for hours and just patiently be there, and it was so overwhelming. I taught myself leatherworking so I could just sit next to them and have joy creating something. I made some pretty cool things you can see here on the TikTok. Now I make sure I go for a walk every morning because my kids are older. I can do that, and it's a big part of it. But basically, you have to find something that you can do that brings back your energy and energizes you, and then put it part of your schedule, or actually your systems. If you want to learn more about what Stephen Covey taught, I would check out his book, 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. It's so old, you can find it like at Goodwill or a thrift shop or anywhere for $1, but it's a great resource.